Hi, I'm Lindsay Evans. I'm a garden designer. When I'm not designing gardens, you'll find me out on my allotment, tending to my flowers and vegetables. I'd like to talk about how and why we prune shrubs. It's something that people seem to find a little bit confusing, sometimes even a little bit scary, but there's really no need. Shrubs create the structure in the garden, and it's really important to keep them in shape with regular pruning. Make sure your secateurs and loppers are clean and sharp. This way you'll get good, clean cuts with no snags. If you leave nasty snaggy bits on the branches, then this can let diseases into the plant. When you're pruning, make sure you cut close to the buds, but not into them, and always above. Plants like Buddleia and Forsythia can develop loads of horrid old dead wood which doesn't flower unless they're regularly pruned. So pruning them is particularly important. Cut out any dead, diseased or crossing branches, then thin the rest of the plant by about half. You can cut them back really quite hard, almost down to the ground. Some shrubs flower on the growth that they've put on in the previous season. So if you prune them too late in the year, you're cutting off all the flower buds for next year. So beware and just check out at what point in time of the year your plants are flowering and whether they're flowering on new wood or old wood. Make sure you prune them directly after they've flowered, just to be safe. Things like Forsythia and Spirea fall into this category. Formative pruning is to do with keeping the plant in shape, just keeping it nice and tight and not letting it get too straggly. Things like Choicea and Aucuba japonica always benefit from a decent haircut to keep them in good shape. Most pruning though just involves removing dead wood and making sure the plant doesn't get overgrown for the space that you've given it. That's just a few pieces of advice on how to keep your shrubs in good shape by pruning them properly.